host of the Gridiron.
All right. The special teams grades after the Ravens ran roughshod over the New York Football Giants. Obviously, as always with the special teams, right? You have you always have a plethora of players in there. There's a ton of players, and a lot of them usually wind up grading out around 60. But it is what it is. So let me once again pop this up here, and we'll bang this out here. And we'll bring this video in for landing. All right, defense. Let's see, defense, special teams. Here we go. All right, so as you see here, right, you got how many? What do we got here? 32 players, different players played on special teams. And you'll notice a lot of them around 60. Usually that seems like, right? I mean, how many guys we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 guys graded out of 60. But Dane Belton led the way, right? He was on 8 special team snaps, graded out of 72.2. Daniel Bellinger was in there for 11, graded out of 70. Darius Muasau, right? 14 snaps. So he got a lot of playing time. I'm gonna tell you what 58 snaps? Or 59 snaps on defense and 14 on special teams. He had a busy day. He was a tired dude, and he played pretty well on special teams. So this is pretty much he's going to be a backup inside linebacker for us, right? He gets tackles, may not always grade out the greatest, but he's depth for us. But he's also on special teams too. So I mean, all in all, for a 6th-round pick, not too bad. Anthony Johnson Jr., 11 total snaps, rated at 62.3. Bryce Ford-Wheaton, 19 snaps, 61.7. Tomon Fox, 16 snaps, rated at 61.4. Then you had all these guys here. I mean, all the guys with the 60s. Patrick Johnson, Aaron Stinnie, Kubas, Van Roten, Eric Gray, Dulcich, Ezeudu, the Hammer, Scottish Hammer. Jermaine Eluemunor, Hubbard was in there, right? Gano, all those guys graded out of 60. And you had Smith-Marsette graded out of 59. You have a bunch of guys here graded out of 59. What do you got? Smith-Marsette, Dee Williams, Pinnock, Elijah Chatman, Chris Manhertz, Cory Durden, Casey Rogers, all graded out of 59. Jordon Riley was in there for 5 snaps, graded out of 58.8. Art Green was in there for 19 snaps, 56.2. Casey Kreiter, 5 long snaps, right, 52.9. Ty Summers, 17 snaps, 51.3. Matthew Adams was in there for 19 snaps, 49.5. Isaiah Simmons, 5 snaps, graded out of 45.6. Divaad Wilson, 5, 44.7. And Raheem Layne was in there for 5 special team snaps. He graded out of 29.8. I mean, some of these guys, it's like, it's like, as it gets later on in the season and they're adding guys on special team, putting guys on IR, dropping guys, bringing guys. It's like some of these guys I'm looking at, especially, I'm like, who? It's like, but I mean, it's just the way it goes. I mean, it's unbelievable. Really, really is. Especially when your team's that banged up. You got guys coming and going. I mean, you drop somebody off the practice squad, right? You bring somebody else in, then the guy you just dropped off the practice squad 2 days ago, you bring him back on the practice. Remember Jakob Johnson? I mean, he's been all on and off the practice squad. I mean, that's the life of a guy in a practice squad. I mean, one day you're on it, one day you're off, one day you're on. It is what it is. But just goes to show you really how many guys it takes to play on the practice, not the practice, special teams. But a lot of guys on special teams. Almost every week is like over 30 guys every week on special teams. But just because, I mean, Giants did not fare too well. And we had a couple guys who graded out pretty well, but as per usual, this whole season, we get a few special guys every week to grade out well, but for the most part, it's a very mixed bag. So, all right, guys, been 1 hour and 25, almost 26 minutes. Whoever spent any time listening to me live, thank you. Or if anybody's going to spend any time watching a replay of this, once again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. Thank you. As always, you guys stay safe out there and go Giants. Woo! Oh, yeah.